welcome to Movies Recapped. Today I'll recap a thriller drama movie from 2005 titled Melissa P. Spoilers ahead, watch out and take care. At the beginning of the movie, we're shown a shy girl named Melissa. Melissa is a young girl, and she lives with her mother Daria and grandmother Elvira. Elvira had a bad habit of smoking cigarettes, and she remained sick for a long time. Melissa doesn't talk much with her mother, but she's very close to her grandmother. Today, Melissa is very happy, because today a boy named Daniel has invited Melissa to his party. Daniel is the most popular and rich boy in the school, and Melissa has had a crush on him for a long time. Melissa attends a party at Daniel's house with a friend, Manuela, but she doesn't dare to talk to Danielle. At such a party, a boy pushes Melissa into the water. But Melissa didn't know how to swim, so she starts drowning. Seeing this, Danielle jumps into the water and brings Melissa out of the water. Daniel then takes Melissa to his backyard, from where the sea was visible. Daniel asks Melissa about her family, so Melissa tells that his father is an engineer and he always remains outside the country. While talking about this, Danielle gets to know that Melissa likes him. Danielle takes advantage of this and he does make out over there with Melissa. And after doing the makeout, he leaves her there alone. Melissa feels very bad. Many months pass after that day, and in all these months, Danielle had never even called her apart from meeting Melissa. But still, Melissa was falling madly in love with Danielle. School gets open in a few days. Here too, Melissa tries to get Daniel's attention, but to no avail. Then Melissa goes to a bar with her friend Manuela, where Danielle also came with his friends. Danielle recognizes seeing Melissa and introduces him to his friends. Melissa loves seeing this. After this, Danielle takes Melissa to his house and starts to seduce him there. Then both of them get intimate there. Meanwhile, Melissa tells Danielle that she loves him, but Danielle mocks Melissa after hearing this and rejects his love and leaves him there. Now it was the second time when Danielle insulted Melissa. Now Melissa decides that she will not remain as an innocent girl, rather she'll also become like Daniel and will hurt others for her own happiness. Here, Melissa's parents decide that his grandmother should be put in a nursing home because the condition of her heart was deteriorating. And then Daria and Melissa go to drop Elvira off at the nursing home. Melissa wasn't happy about it all because she was very close to her grandmother. Both leave him there and return home. Daria tries to talk to Melissa, but Melissa doesn't want to talk to her. From the next day onwards, Melissa is determined to change herself. She goes to a cafe with Manuela and gestures to an unknown man sitting far away. She does this for a long time, and when that man comes to her to talk to Melissa, so Melissa gets up from there and goes out. Actually, by doing this, Melissa wanted to show Manuela how much she has changed. A few days later at Christmas, Elvira returns home. She understands seeing Melissa that there are many problems going on in Melissa's life. She secretly tells Daria about it, but Daria says that it's nothing like that. And like this, a few more days pass. And one day, Melissa gets a call from Daniel. He tells her that he wants to give her a surprise, and he invites Melissa to his house. Despite being so humiliated with Daniel, Melissa goes to his house. There, Daniel starts seducing Melissa and tells him to close his eyes. After this, a friend of Daniel comes into the room, and he also starts kissing Melissa. Actually, both of them wanted to be intimate with Melissa together. And then when Melissa comes to know about it, then she starts leaving from there. But then to show that she doesn't care about anything, she comes back and gets intimate with both of them. Melissa also had a diary in which she used to write every incident that happened to her. When Manuela finds out about Melissa's antics, then she tries to convince Melissa that she shouldn't do it all. But Melissa doesn't listen to her once. The next day, Melissa goes to a museum on a scooter, and there, a man comes and sits near Melissa, and Melissa is intimate with him too. One day, Melissa's diary is caught by one of her classmates, and she reads it out in front of the whole class, due to which all the dark secrets of Melissa are known to everyone. Melissa also wrote about her being intimate in this diary, and the whole class gets to know about it too. And then Melissa angrily withdraws her diary, and she blames Manuela for this. Melissa had written wrong things in the diary for Manuela, which Manuela feels bad about, and Melissa breaks her friendship with him. Melissa then goes on to show everyone that she has completely changed. She starts wearing short clothes. The next day, Manuela comes to meet him, but Melissa doesn't want to talk to him. There was also a boy named Marco in Melissa's class, and he used to like Melissa, but he had not even been able to talk to Melissa till day. Today he dares to go to Melissa, but then Melissa gets Daniel's call. After a while, Daniel's friend Arnaldo comes to visit Melissa and tells him that today he's going to give surprise. Then he blindfolds her and takes her to a basement. We see in the basement that apart from Arnaldo, there are 4 other boys present there, and then when Melissa sees them, then he understands everything and then made out there with everyone. Now the next day, the word spreads in the whole school and everyone gets to know what a girl Melissa is. And then Melissa also creates her account on a dating site. There she chats with many unknown boys. Melissa finds such a man on the site, due to which Melissa starts talking a lot. Then this man invites Melissa to his hotel to get intimate, and Melissa gets ready and leaves for that hotel. After some time, Daria comes home, so he gets a call from the nursing home, and he's told that grandmother's health is not well, and she should come quickly to see her. After hearing this, Daria goes to her room looking for Melissa, but Melissa was not there. Daria finds her diary in Melissa's room, and she takes him to the nursing home. There, that diary starts falling, and Daria comes to know about all the secrets of her daughter. In knowing all this, Daria was very fond of. Meanwhile, a man comes and tells Daria that the grandmother is dead, and then knowing this, Daria starts crying a lot over there. On the other hand, Melissa reaches the unknown man at his hotel, where some clothes were kept for him. After some time, that man also comes there. He gets very angry seeing this, that Melissa is wearing a mix of all the dresses. After this, man tells Melissa, actually it was the fantasy of the man he wanted to fulfill with Melissa, that he beat her with a hunter, and then Melissa does the same. But then the man starts hitting Melissa very hard. This frightens Melissa terribly and somehow escapes from that hotel. Then she comes home where his mother, Daria, was sitting in his bedroom. Then Daria tells Melissa about her grandmother's death. Hearing this, Melissa starts crying. Seeing his clothes, Daria understood that's where Melissa is coming from. After some time, Daria asks Melissa by showing her diary that whatever is written in it, is it true or just your imagination? Says Melissa that yes, it's absolutely true. After hearing this, both of them start crying there, and Daria apologizes to Melissa that he should have taken better care of Melissa, and from today onwards, she can share everything with her mother. And some time passes and Melissa returns to her original form. Today was his last day of school, and she goes to Manuela's house before going to school. But there, Melissa befriends Manuela again. Then they both leave for school together. Here, Arnaldo and Danielle get into an argument at school because Arnaldo had found out that Danielle is getting intimate with his girlfriend, and in anger, he even slaps Danielle. Melissa and Manuela were also passing by. Danielle tries to stop Melissa after seeing her, but this time, Melissa doesn't listen to him, and Melissa goes to check the results, and he finds out that Marco, a boy in his class, has failed. And he comes here too and tells Melissa everything about his feeling. He tells her this too, and that he's about to leave this school and join art school. He likes Melissa, and some of Melissa's sketches are also made by him. He then shows Melissa all the sketches he made in his notebook. Seeing whom, Melissa feels very good. He asks Melissa to pose because he wanted to make his last sketch before leaving. After the sketch is made, Melissa hugs him, and then Marco also leaves from here. After this, Danielle comes to Melissa and tells him that today, a wonderful party is going to be held in his house, and he invites her to this party. Melissa initially refuses Danielle's, but later agrees to leave. Then in the same evening, Melissa goes to that party with Manuela. She sees him at the party and that Daniela and her friends are intoxicated. Then after a while, Melissa goes to the backyard and jumps into the sea. Everyone forbids her to do so, but still she jumps. After a while, she comes over to the water and then it starts swimming. And in doing so, she looked quite happy. Now we're shown a scene after a long time. Here we see Melissa with her mother, those who are going near the grave of the grandmother. Then both of them reach near the grave and keep flowers there, and then Daria hugs Melissa, by which we come to know that there is a good bonding between these two now. With this, the movie ends. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this, and check out our other videos too. Cheers!